Okay, so my name is Brandon Elvig, and today I'm going to be talking about how I think teenagers should have cell phones, because many parents don't think so. So, many parents, as you may know, they have these teenage sons and daughters, and they're always asking to buy phones and get the latest technology and stuff like that. But today I'm just going to talk about cell phones. And that is probably one of the most important things that a teenager can get nowadays. Because with the technological advances in phones, they can send text messages and send calls, and they can be tracked and they can be found for any sorts of reasons. Now, even though cell phones are distracting, they have these hidden fees, and they're also have these hidden dangers between like lurkers and stalkers and things like that. The children 12 and older, I think they should carry cell phones because it will definitely help get them in a more social role and hanging out more with friends, and it also teaches them responsibility in making sure the phone is paid for, knowing their limits, and actually charging it at night and not losing it. And this will also dramatically improve the safety of your child, because with that GPS tracker and the always in contact with your child, that's going to definitely help. So right now, I'm basically targeting the parents of teenagers, or expecting teenagers soon. Because I really think that they should have a cell phone, because according to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, over 200,000 children were abducted just last year from like missing cases and from just children going missing. And that averages about to 500 abductions a day, which is like way more than should even be possible. It should be none, like, really. And the solution to this problem would have to be getting cell phones for those children. I mean, it might not help them all, because some abductor might be smart enough to take the phone, but most aren't, because why are they doing this in the first place? And this solution will mostly work because cell phones nowadays have these GPS trackers, and they're able to be in contact like rather quickly and keep in touch, so they could like call 911 themselves, or call their parents, or just take pictures of who's there and send it to someone so they know where they are if they don't know where they are. And some say this solution might not work because it's rather expensive sometimes to get your son or daughter a cell phone. And that might be the case, but expense usually isn't a problem when you're thinking about your child's safety, because it's rather more their life than just an expense that you have to think about. I have this visual aid here talking about how teenagers and their cell phone will mostly help in the safety factor. And you have these two teenagers here who might, who knows, for some reason be like lured into a car next door. And if they have their cell phones with them, they might be able to sneak that and call 911 without even the abductor knowing, because they don't know if they have a cell phone or not. And in conclusion, that even though the cell phones are distracting and they have these hidden fees, and also could have hidden dangers from the stalkers or like bullies or cyber bullies that are here nowadays, that I think children 12 years and older should carry cell phones, because it'll help their social role, it'll teach responsibility, and it'll improve their safety of whatever happens to them, whether they go lost or abducted, quite dramatically. And with these children carrying cell phones, it most definitely will lead to an increased case in the following things, such as abductions or just getting lost randomly in places and not knowing where you are. And so yeah, just join me and urge all teenagers, or all parents of teenagers, to get their teenager cell phones so that they can improve their safety. Thank you.